What?
Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
Forget, I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
Forget that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't.
You stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you, after it, said, you know, knock, knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here,
Yeah.
said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody wanna talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay.
But he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that to me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
Gervonta Davis has it.
Everything now revolves around Davis. What unfolds when two of boxing's most feared competitors are placed on a collision course with reputations, pride, and momentum at stake? Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keen, the businessman Davis, are moving toward a showdown that has captured the sport's full attention. Each man brings rare talent and a volatile edge, making this about one of the most anticipated events of the year. Yet the real fireworks ignited well before fight night. Their final face-to-face meeting on DAZN transformed into something far more personal, revealing raw emotion and simmering hostility. This wasn't just promotion. It was a clear signal of what's coming. As the countdown continues, we examine the rising tension, the build-up behind the scenes, and the charged encounter that set the stage for an explosive night. For years, Gervonta Davis has remained at the center of boxing spotlight, carving his name into the conversation with devastating power and an attitude that commands attention. Delivering highlight reel finishes on the biggest stages has become routine for him. Standing opposite is Keen Davis, a surging challenger and Olympic silver medalist who refuses to accept a secondary role. He isn't entering this fight to test himself. He's here to take over.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
Their rivalry didn't start under bright lights or inside the ropes. It had been brewing well in advance. For weeks, Keen publicly aimed verbal jabs at Tank, confidently labeling himself the next face of boxing while suggesting Davis has been sidestepping real competition. On the other side, Tank sees it very differently. To him, Keen isn't a serious danger, but rather a loud rising name trying to elevate his profile by attaching himself to an established star.
I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes the shit look better than what it is.
That final face-off quickly veered far from a standard promotional stop and turned into pure chaos. The moment Tank entered the room, the energy completely changed, crackling with anticipation. Dressed in a sleek black tracksuit and accented by his signature diamond pieces, he projected the confidence of someone who believes the moment belongs to him. Opposite him, Keen showed no restraint, arriving in a bold red blazer with matching sunglasses, making it clear he wasn't backing down from the confrontation. When they sat across from each other, the host barely had time to speak before heated exchanges broke out. The verbal shots came rapid and sharp, filling the room with tension. Reporters, fans, and fellow fighters watched closely, reacting loudly to every jab, stare, and response. Gasps and cheers echoed as the intensity continued to build. For Gervonta, this fight is about protecting his standing at the summit and shutting down a challenger pushing for attention. For Keen, it represents the opportunity to confirm his momentum, prove he belongs among the elite, and begin writing his own chapter in boxing history. Right from the start, Keen made it clear he believes this fight marks a turning point in control. During the face-to-face, words mattered less than what was being communicated without them. Tank remained calm and authoritative, carrying himself with the confidence of someone who trusts his experience and proven skill. Meanwhile, Keen's sharp movements and unbroken stare reflected the hunger of a challenger intent on proving he belongs on the biggest stage.
Prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Once they closed the distance, the tension became undeniable. There was no need for loud exchanges or verbal sparring. Silence carried all the meaning. Pride and determination filled the space between them. Every smirk, prolonged look, and pause felt deliberate and loaded. Security remained close, fully aware of how quickly moments like this can spiral in boxing when tempers are stretched thin. Nothing crossed into physicality, but the air felt volatile, as though a single misstep could trigger chaos. The situation intensified when Tank moved in, locking eyes with Keen. Despite sharing a surname, their paths to this point could not be more different. Tank has forged his identity as a force of disruption inside the ring, defined by explosive power, elite speed, and a resume stacked with unforgettable knockouts. Guided by legendary figures such as Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta grew into a fighter who thrives under pressure, welcomes risk, and responds to doubt with emphatic conclusions.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champ. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a
The bad blood between them wasn't sparked overnight. It developed over time through repeated verbal shots, constant attention from the media, and a slow buildup of animosity that eventually brought them to this point. While both men have made it clear they don't care for each other, this matchup is different because beneath the hostility lies a quiet acknowledgement of each other's ability, adding another dimension to the tension.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
Keen has repeatedly voiced his belief that Gervonta's time at the top is nearing its end. In his eyes, this fight isn't just about proving himself. It's about announcing a change in control. Gervonta has publicly waved those claims aside, framing Keen as one more hungry contender trying to gain attention through his name. Even so, behind that confident exterior is an unspoken awareness that Keen represents a real and credible threat once the bell rings.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you. Little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Not too long ago, Keyshawn Davis made a strong statement with an overwhelming performance against Gustavo Lemos in what was promoted as a lightweight contest, but quickly became a showcase of dominance. Even though Lemos arrived more than 6 pounds over the limit and enjoyed a clear physical advantage, raising questions about the matchup, Keyshawn left no room for uncertainty. He systematically dismantled him with fast combinations, refined technique, and measured force, dropping Lemos 3 times in the second round before the referee stopped the fight. Back in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, the crowd erupted as Keyshawn delivered a commanding performance, watching proudly as their rising star capped the evening with a clear, emphatic finish that brought the arena to its feet.
Excitement, huh? Talk about coming in here fighting a guy who was heavier.
Yeah.
You talked about not having no concern, but just talking about that, getting ready to fight somebody who was heavier.
No, I really didn't have concern, man. I'm gonna keep getting y'all the same answer, man. All glory to God. He gave me the strength to go in there and fight through this week. Like, y'all don't even know. My sisters had a whole car accident today. And they hurt. My sister's head was, all of them, their head was hurting, back was hurting. Like, they literally could have got taken out today. The devil didn't want this to happen, but look what happened. It was still a glorious night. I told y'all it's gonna be a movie.
After the win, Keen immediately set his sights on his next challenge. He publicly named Gervonta "Tank" Davis as his upcoming opponent, signaling that he's ready to step up to one of boxing's elite. Keen is confident in his readiness and has made it a point to ensure Tank knows he's coming.
A world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man. So y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
For Tank, this fight is an opportunity to solidify his dominance. With a more recognized name, a championship resume, and extensive experience in headline bouts, a victory over Keen would silence those who claim he dodges up-and-coming contenders and reaffirm his status at the top of the sport.
Like I said before, every time he has came to me, when I say who you want to fight, it doesn't matter. So he don't pick and choose. So if y'all want to criticize anybody, criticize me, or criticize Leonard Ellaby, or criticize whoever, but don't criticize the fighters.
For Keen, this bout represents a pivotal moment in his career. Beating Tank would instantly catapult him into superstar territory and make a bold statement across the lightweight ranks. It's his chance to prove he's not merely a rising talent, but a legitimate threat at the very top.
Who was running from me? I'm not chasing UT or Fimo. Who else? I'm not trying to fight.
Can Lamont Roach sell 10,000 tickets? Keen challenged, making it clear he's not just another underdog. Fresh off his second-round knockout of Gustavo Lemos, Keen's confidence is at an all-time high, and he's proven he can take on opponents who hold a size advantage.
That Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you. And I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really...
Beyond the professional stakes, Keen carries a personal vendetta against Tank. This bout isn't simply another fight on his schedule. It's the culmination of years of preparation and anticipation.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.